they certainly have left a great legacy here at Notre Dame. With 21 wins over, I believe that's a 4-year period.
Yeah, no senior class has ever won more than
No senior classes have ever won more games at home, so a great legacy to leave here. So very proud of them, very proud of what they've accomplished in their 4 years here, and certainly as a team, very pleased with the win. I thought Wake Forest played very well today, and we're pleased with the outcome. So with that, we'll open up to questions.
Coming into the season, Romeo had, in his entire career, had 7.5 tackles for loss. I think he's got up to 9 in the last 5 games, and also has, I think, 8 sacks in the last 5 games. Can you just talk about what's been the result of why his game has taken such a huge jump the last 5 games?
It's one of those things where he came onto campus as a 17-year-old that, just really was a raw player, raw football player, and has grown in a very short period of time this year into the kind of football player that I think has a huge growth potential in front of him as well. So we're just seeing that maturation process kind of come together. Long, athletic, starting to really understand the game of football, and I think that's what we're seeing in front of us.
Have you guys done anything over the last couple games to really put him in more of a playmaking position, or is it just him about just finishing more plays off?
He's certainly, in a position to affect the quarterback more in a pass rushing situation. But again, we're much more of a 4-down team where he was a bit of a dropped player. So I think that contributes a little bit, but I would tell you that it's much more about his skill development at that position that we're seeing come together.
Can you just talk a little bit about Josh Adams' performance today in his first start?
Well, it was obviously the run was one of a highlight reel. Physical, explosive. Sheds off a tackler. Obviously a big part of the game where we're backed up and just a terrific run. But he is a young man that runs tough, physical between the tackles, and has size, strength, and speed. He's got all those things, and he's only going to get better. It's nice to see a true freshman out there competing at that level.
Brian, what happened with Cage, and can you talk about your defensive line shuffle and how you felt like that played out today?
Yeah, we had to shuffle it around a little bit. Cage, was not feeling well from the Pittsburgh game, and we really felt like it was best to keep him out this week, and so we were moving some pieces around up front. And, I thought, with 14 tackles for a loss, we did some really, really good things. In particular, the pressures that we got on the quarterback. There were some run fits that weren't quite as efficient as they have been. We'll have to take a look at the film, whether it was, I thought we were a little soft on some of our releases. But all in all, we had to move some players around to get the front the way we wanted it.